Everyone tells you the same thing. You can't make money on YouTube until you hit 1,000 subscribers. So you sit there stuck at 200 subs, 400 subs, feeling like you have to grind for months before you're allowed to earn a single dollar. That's wrong. It's flat out wrong. And it's costing small channels money right now. Here's what's actually true. There are creators with fewer than 1,000 subscribers making real money this month. Not from ad revenue, because that part is real. You do need the milestone for ads. But ads are only one way to get paid on YouTube. And honestly, they're one of the slowest. By the end of this video, you'll have 4 ways to earn from a tiny channel starting today, plus the one tool that I'd use to grow fast enough that the milestone stops mattering. What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric Hunziker, and on this channel, we cover real ways to make extra income with honest numbers and real mechanics, not the hype. So let's get into it. The 1,000 subscriber myth. First, let's clear up where this myth comes from, because there's a grain of truth buried inside of it. So the thing that people are talking about is the YouTube partner program. That's what lets you earn a share of ad revenue on your videos. And yes, to turn ads on, you need 1,000 subscribers plus 4,000 watch hours in the last year, or 1,000 subs and 10 million short views in 90 days. That's a real bar, and for most new channels, it takes months, if not years. But here's a mistake that everyone makes. They treat the partner program like it's the only door to getting paid, but it isn't. It's just the one that YouTube controls. Ad revenue is money that YouTube pays you. The other ways to earn are money that other people pay you, and none of them care about your subscriber count, at least not as much. A brand doesn't check your subs before they cut you a check. An affiliate program doesn't either. Your own customers definitely don't either. So the real question isn't how do I get to 1,000 subscribers? It's how do I make money from the audience that I already have, however small it is? So before we leave the partner program though, there is a piece that almost nobody talks about, and it matters if you're close. So YouTube has a second, lower tier now. At just 500 subscribers, 3 public uploads in the last 90 days, and either 3,000 watch hours in a year or 3 million shorts views in 90 days, you get into the expanded partner program. That's half the subscribers that people think they need. Now, this lower tier does not turn on ad revenue. I want to be honest about that. What it turns on is the fan funding tool. Channel memberships where people pay a monthly fee for perks. Super chat during live streams. Super thanks where viewers tip on a video. And shopping features so you can link your own products right under the video. For a lot of small channels, that fan funding comes in faster than ad money ever would. 100 true fans paying you $5 a month beats 1,000 random viewers sitting through an ad. So if you're between 500 and 1,000 subs, get into this tier. Most people don't even know it exists. Okay, now the methods that work at any size, starting with the one that I'd reach for first. Method number 1, affiliate links. This is where you recommend a product that you actually use. Drop a special link in your description and earn a commission when someone buys through it. There's no subscriber requirement at all. You could have 50 subscribers and make your first affiliate sale tomorrow. Now, the reason it works so well for small channels is that a tiny, focused audience often converts better than a huge general one. Let's say your channel is about home coffee gear and 200 people watch your video on a specific espresso machine. Those are 200 people actively thinking about buying that machine. A few of them click your link. Now, commission rates vary a lot. Amazon pays a few percent, but plenty of brands pay 10% or more when you join their program directly, and on higher priced gear, even a small cut adds up fast. The trick is to only recommend things that you genuinely tell a friend to buy. The second your audience smells that you're pushing junk for a payout, you'll lose them. So pick real products and be honest about the downsides, and the truth does the selling for you. Method number 2, brand deals for small creators. And I know what you're thinking. Brands only work with big channels, but that's not true anymore. Smaller brands, especially newer ones trying to reach a specific niche, actively look for small creators because they're affordable and their audiences are tight. So be realistic on the numbers. For a channel under 1,000 subs, a paid placement might run $50 to a couple $100 a video, and a lot of early deals come as free products plus an affiliate cut instead of straight up cash. But that's fine. That's how you start. You take the free product deal, do a great job, and build a track record that you can show the next brand when you ask for real money. Method number 3, sell your own thing. This is the one with the highest ceiling, is to sell your own thing. When you sell something that you make, you keep almost all the money, and you need far fewer buyers to make it matter. 10 people buying a $40 guide is $400. You need a lot of ad views to match that. Now, it doesn't have to be super complicated. A simple digital product tied to whatever your channel is about. A meal plan if you do fitness. A pack of presets if you do photography. A template. A short course, a checklist, or sell a service. If your channel shows off a skill, someone watching wants that skill done for them. Editors, designers, coaches, and consultants land clients straight from small channels all the time. The channel isn't the business here. The channel is the storefront window. The thing you sell is the business. Method number 4, build an email list. Here's the problem with YouTube. You don't own your audience. YouTube does. If the algorithm stops showing your videos, that audience is gone. An email list is the one asset you actually own. So give people a reason to hand over their email. A free download, a cheat sheet, a mini guide related to your topic, and link to it in your description. Now, when you launch a product, land a new affiliate deal, or drop a new video, you reach those people directly instead of hoping YouTube shows them. Every other method on this list gets stronger the moment you have a list to point it at. It's the quiet one that nobody gets excited about, and it might be the most valuable. All right, now here's the honest catch with everything I just told you. All 4 of these get easier the more people are actually finding your videos. You don't need 1 million subscribers. You do need your videos landing in front of the right viewers instead of disappearing. And that, getting found, is what small channels struggle with most. So this is where the one tool that I actually recommend comes in, and it's called VidIQ. VidIQ sits right next to YouTube and shows you what small channels normally can't see. Which keywords, topics can be found for, how much competition a video idea has, and which of your ideas actually have a shot at getting picked up. So instead of guessing at titles and topics and hoping, you're choosing the ones with room for a small channel to rank. For a brand new channel, that's the difference between posting into the void and posting things that people are already searching for. Now, there's a free version to start, and right now you can get a 30-day trial of the pro features for $1. We got the link down in the description if you want to try it. I'd rather you spend your energy on videos that have a chance than burn months on ones the algorithm was never going to show. All right, so I have VidIQ installed on my Chrome browser here. You can see it working up at the top here. So what you can go ahead and do is go ahead and search something like fitness for guys in their 30s as an example. And over here, you get this VidIQ search companion. So right now, this is a low score. The volume is very low and the competition is very low. Let's just search something even more general, something like just fitness. Here we can see it's got a score of 72. High volume, medium competition. I'd argue that it's more competition than that, but that's the VidIQ in action there. Now, if we go over to VidIQ, and here we go. We can go ahead and see some subscriber and view stuff right here at the beginning. And you can go ahead and come in here and use their AI to get more views, do a channel audit, new thumbnail, video ideas, make clips, find B-roll, AI voiceover, and more. So if you're literally starting from 0, here's what I'd actually do in order. Pick one clear niche so your small audience is a focused audience. Sign up for one affiliate program that fits that niche and start dropping honest links today. Put a simple free download in your descriptions and collect emails from day one. And use a tool like VidIQ to choose topics that people are already searching for, so you grow toward that 500 and then 1,000 sub tier faster. Do that and the money starts before the milestone, not after it. So no, you do not have to wait until 1,000 subscribers to start making money on YouTube. Ad revenue waits for that milestone, but nothing else does. Affiliate links, brand deals, your own products, and an email list are all open to you right now at any size. And the 500 sub tier gets you fan funding way earlier than most people realize. So if you want to try the tool that I use to find video topics that small channels can actually rank for, VidIQ is linked in the description with that $1 trial. Here on Side Hustle Mastery, we break down real ways to make extra income with real mechanics, so you can pick one and actually run with it. If you found this video helpful, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We got new videos every week. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you here in the next video.